So I got 3 more tripods here. These were all $60 for all of them. They were all $20 each. They just happened to all be the same price. They were all from different people too. I think they were bought all through Marketplace. But this one is garbage. It leans. It's tilted here. The bottom's all mangled. This one doesn't have any adjustments on it. These ones are a lot more. They're stronger. This one is stronger, but I need to make this thing thread onto the top of this. And I don't want to keep this plastic thing on here. I want that to see if I can take that off and then make thread. Because this thing is really strong. I made this custom. I made this whole head is modified. And it's off of an expensive tripod. So this is all metal. So if this thing just falls down, it won't break. So just I want to make it so it'll go on another tripod. These two I'll just put in storage somewhere. So they don't need all of them. So I'll have two. I'll have a rough one and a nice one for whatever. This one I can kind of bend it and do stuff to it to make it fit on a truck or something. Already kind of looked at this. This thing just comes off. That just pops off. Slowly. There. That was pretty easy. I think what I'm going to do is see if I can get a bolt to go in there. And it'll just sit in there like that. And then if I weld another bolt on this that screws into the adjuster head on the tripod that I'm filming with right now, I think it should work. That's actually working really well. Wow. I was not expecting it to actually be that strong. Look at that. It's like, that's the aluminum right there. It's just imprinting into it. That's ready to weld on. That's amazing. It's going to work a lot better than I actually thought it would. Look at that. It just tapped its own threads right in there. I was expecting it to kind of go in there and be kind of loose in there, but that's better than I expected. And these rims here are for the F250. We got those at the salvage yard. That way I can have a set of mud tires on the truck and a set of just normal road tires. And that's why these are here. They're in pretty good shape. I think it was $200 for all of these. It's not a bad price. This tripod's just garbage. It's like crooked. I can't get it any straighter than that. Weld this on there. Anti-spatter. That way welding spatter doesn't stick to the rest of the bolt. It's already pretty crooked. It's typically what happens when you weld stuff. It likes to move a lot. Likes to move around. The weld metal. Well, metal shrinks when it cools. some weird wax or grease in the socket I was using. No, it looks pretty good. Now fix this bottom part. This plastic thing doesn't, there was a control there for it. Or does it do something? I guess it does do something, but I think just leave it in there. It might be better with it in there. That goes like that. That's pretty good. I think something's damaged already, but it doesn't really matter. It's almost all the way in. Yeah, it still holds, still works, and now I can put the other end on there. So the camera's in the new tripod, and it's a tiny bit crooked. Like that looks more level. But I think it's because this thing in there welded kind of crooked. So I'm too lazy to fix it. I think it's good though. But now I can film. It's nice and tall. Everything works good. So just like the last one I had. So this thing is a problem. I'm gonna weld a handle on this thing. So like a chain link or something. It's kind of sharp there too. Weld something better. I didn't weld it very well the first time. Anti-spatter. That's fixed. Tightens and loosens nicely. It works well. I just tacked that bolt that I screwed in there. I just tacked half a chain link, and then you see there's these little flaps there, and this chain link is in between two of the flaps, and that's how this base here is. This thing holds the base so it doesn't move, and now this is fixed, so that's how you move it. Yeah, that's the last couple of little things I needed to do to this. And now it should be good for as long as the rest of the tripod lasts. I think this thing might get twisted and broken eventually. Because these things just, these are meant for professionals. They take like 40 minutes to set it up, and everything's all gentle and Mickey Mouse. But this thing's a hard-working, fast-acting tripod, so it needs to be, they really should be built tougher. I mean, you could get a really expensive one. The $50 ones are built a lot tougher, but they still break. So, and then this one is, this tubing is heavy duty, but the way it's designed up here, it just kind of flops around, and then these bottom things are junk. So this one's almost stronger. That one did take quite a beating, but I mean, that's not a right tripod. Now, I could build one out of, no, this stuff. This is really strong because it's high carbon steel and it's lighter. So if I got, or even thinner round stock than that, like, then I could probably make my own, but it's kind of a big job. But this one, I think this should last a long time, probably a year or so. And then I have the others when this one quits. I think this one lasted most of the year. But that one, I knew it was kind of crappy from the beginning. But this one's done a lot of videos. And now this one will do a lot of videos. And I have, like, pieces from every tripod I've ever had. So I'll have, like, I'll do a video maybe in a few years from now. I'll have a whole bunch of tripods, all broken and in pieces. And I'll, like, talk about each one of them. That'll be pretty funny. So yeah, I guess, turn that off. I guess that's it for this video.